Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to me, this channel is mostly and predominantly about fashion, my main number one passion, but I also am a yoga teacher and I practice yoga, meditation. I do a lot of movement every day, so running and all that stuff, and I get a lot of questions over on my social media about the habit of movement, how I stick to the habit, how I stay motivated, how I meditate, how I manifest. And manifestation is something that I have recently really become very in tune with, and it's something that I've wanted to be able to do for so long. And for something that seems so easy is actually really difficult. So because it has been so helpful for me personally, and it really has just changed not only my ability to achieve and to attract more positive things into my life, to literally manifest goals and dreams that I've been working on or thinking of for so long in the last few years. I wanted to create something that would help you do the same thing. So basically I have created this 5-day manifesting challenge for you to be able to learn how to manifest, what is manifesting, how you can do it, and this will include meditations, it will include little mini challenges, and each of the classes are super short, so you can incorporate them into your everyday life, hopefully into your morning routine, because that is the best time to do your manifestation. So for the next 5 days I plan on giving you all the tools that you need to learn how to manifest and how to introduce it slowly into your everyday life. The final day, day 5, will be a full manifesting practice. So it'll be kind of a 5-minute manifestation practice that we will take everything we've learned over the 5 days and start our proper manifestation practice, which will be a daily part of your routine. You'll be able to come back to that video, and once you get in the routine and the rhythm of it, you won't even need the video anymore, and you'll be able to do it on your own. But for the next 5 days, day 1 today is an introduction, so it's just going to be me basically explaining to you and getting you psyched to manifest your dream life, and explaining how this isn't just for certain people, this is for everyone, including you, and that you can manifest your dream life. Day 2 is going to be all about understanding why a lot of us manifest a bad result, or how we can help ourselves kind of remove the obstacles that we tend to create for ourselves. And this was a really important part for me, because I know myself, I've gotten in the way so much myself of the things that I want to attract in my life. I have been the obstacle. So day 2 is all about being conscious of that and understanding that, and how to press the refresh button. We'll talk about kind of having faith and trusting in the whole process, and day 3 is all about that. So I think, again, this is something that's really difficult, because having patience, we all want things straight away, and when we don't get what we want straight away, if the manifesting doesn't work within the time frame that we give it, we tend to just lose all of our faith and not trust in the universe and give up. And that's obviously, if we give up, then we can't show up for the miracles that are waiting for us. So day 3 is all about how to have faith, how to continue going, and day 4 is going to be a process called the 90-day letter, and we'll get to that. It's super fun and a massive tool in being able to manifest the life of your dreams. And day 5, like I said, is going to be the full, complete, short manifesting practice that you can come back to time and time again. And throughout the days, the 5-day challenge, there'll be optional little mini challenges within the classes, and then there'll be additional meditations that I've also filmed per day, and that are optional. So you can practice them as well as the daily classes. And yeah, so let's begin. What you will definitely need for the next 5 days is a journal. So I have two actually here. One is kind of a little bit more tidy, and on the front of this, which you can actually do in, if you only have one journal, you can do this all in just one. But I have all of my mantras or my daily mantras written out, which we will be actually working on today. And then I have this journal, which basically I'm just going to tell you that you need only one journal. And this journal is just a place where I can literally just really untidily write out what I'm feeling that day, anything that popped up during my meditation or during my manifestation, things that I'm grateful for, all the things that we'll be working on over the next few days. This journal, it does not have to be really super fancy, and actually I find the less fancy the journal is and the better, because I find when I have something really nice that I've spent a lot of money on, I want to keep it really tidy and I want to keep it perfect. And manifestation is not about being perfect. It's really actually really hard sometimes, and there's a lot of honesty that goes into it, and sometimes that honesty can bring up some kind of ugly things, or things that maybe you're not really comfortable with, or things that you're not happy with in yourself. And we're going to be working through those things so that we can let go of them, leave them in the past, and move forward into a more positive space. So basically this journal, I think the go to your local Spar or your local Eason's and just get the cheapest journal or notebook that you can find with lined paper. So that is another thing. Obviously a pen. For our meditations that we'll be doing as well, these will all be kind of separate classes that I'll schedule within the daily manifesting, so that you can straight away finish this introduction class, let's say, and go straight into your meditation practice afterwards. So it'll be a separate class that you can save. I have two things here. So I have some oil. For meditation, I find it can be quite hard to kind of arrive within your practice. I find oil, this is by Yoganda, and they have the most amazing and beautiful oils, but you can get them in any kind of health food store, or really in any kind of beauty store or anything like that. You can get some oils. But what I do is I literally just put it either on my wrist or the palm of my hand, and I will just rub it together and really just get that smell. Take that big, nice, deep breath, and it just allows you to really arrive, and it creates this kind of soothing space for your nervous system to acknowledge and remember the feeling of arriving within your meditation practice. And it's just an extra tool for you to be able to really just straight away come into that space for yourself. And because I know that it can be really hard to kind of, especially when you have a really small amount of time in your day, it can be hard to straight away arrive if you're only doing a 5-minute meditation. Before you know it, the 5 minutes is over and you spent the whole time in your head. So this can be a really nice tool. I practice my manifestation and my meditation in the same place every day. This might be different for you and might not be possible if you're constantly traveling, for example, but that can again be an extra tool for you just to come into your space and arrive immediately. So let's get straight into the manifestation practice and the introduction to this practice. So sorry, I'm just going to put my glasses on because I am reading some of my notes that I've made just to keep myself on track. But basically, I want us to get started with what is manifesting. So you are, without even knowing, manifesting constantly. Every single day, every minute of your life, you are constantly manifesting, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, through your actions, your thoughts, what you say, what you do. All of these things are constantly sending messages and sending energy, signals, signs, reactions out into the universe, to the people that you surround yourself with. And that is constantly manifesting what happens next, whether it's an argument because you've sent out a kind of an aggressive energy, whether it's a smile that you gave somebody on the street and that has given you back a smile and given you that positive energy in your day. You are constantly molding and shaping your day, tomorrow, the next day, your future. And that is why it is so important to be consciously manifesting rather than unconsciously manifesting. There is a quote, I think from the Buddha or from the Dalai Lama or one of those amazing people who says you attract who you are. So let us try to kind of acknowledge who we are, what we do, what we say now, today. We're going to face that today together. And I'd like to give you just a little plain example which everyone can relate to. I want you to acknowledge or ask yourself if you are a birthday person or you're not a birthday person. So if you are a birthday person, you get giddy about your birthday. You love it, you tell everybody about it, you plan it, you just tell people what you want for your birthday, you get excited about it. On the day of your birthday, you wake up and you are so excited for all the things you have planned, and you open your gifts. You're so grateful for all the people in your life. You're so grateful for another year. And after your birthday, you feel just full of the joy of everything that you have in your life, the people who showed up for your day, and the lovely things that you got to do on your birthday. That could be you, or you could be somebody that doesn't like your birthday. And go figure, you're going to be somebody that probably doesn't enjoy your birthday. So if you're somebody who doesn't enjoy your birthday, you probably, in the weeks coming up to it, internally are in this kind of constant battle. Oh, I wish it wasn't my birthday, I'm not looking forward to it. You don't plan anything, you try to avoid people or celebrations as much as you can. Your birthday comes, you wake up that morning, Jesus, I wish it wasn't my birthday. What am I gonna do today? Every message that you get, you're like, oh, it's a constant reminder of the dullness of the day, the kind of lack of excitement in the day. Why does everyone make such a fuss at birthdays when it's really nothing to write home about? And your birthday ends and it's like any other day, and maybe even worse than a normal day, because there's this element of expectation around birthdays, and you are disappointed and you don't feel that love and appreciation and gratitude. The only difference is that you sent out energy into the world and the world matched that energy. So I want you to just take a moment and see how simple it is. I don't want us to make manifestation something that is only for people who are practicing yoga, only for people who meditate, only for a special person, that manifesting only works. Like I said, everybody every day is manifesting, and I want you to make the decision now that you are going to change how you think, how you perceive manifestation, and I want you to make it simple for yourself. I want you to acknowledge that it is literally as simple as what you send out, you will attract back. And that is what manifesting is. It is a mirror, and the world is going to mirror what you send it. So this 5-day practice is going to help you send out what you want to attract. Manifesting doesn't work with negatives, so that is super important. That's something we're going to be working on over the next few days, and something we're going to work on now with our mantras. That the world does not, the universe does not work, or the energy of the universe does not work with the negatives. So you constantly saying, I do not want to be poor. I do not want to work in this job anymore. I do not want to feel unmotivated or uninspired. The universe, all it's hearing is uninspired, unmotivated, poor. It doesn't work with negatives. So what you want to say, and the more present you make this manifestation, the better. I am living in abundance. I am a super motivated person. I am feeling inspired. These constant waves of energy that you are sending out, these constant waves of positive energy that you are sending out, are going to be eventually mirrored back to you. I want you to ask yourself, are you manifesting the life of your dreams? Are you unconsciously manifesting more negative things into your life, more things that you don't want? And I want us to start really small in starting to attract the things that we really want. We are now going to write out our mantras. So I want you to, again, get your journal. Okay, and I'm going to get my journal that I have already written my mantras. And these are ones that I come back to every day. we're gonna, as well, after this video, you can go straight to the mantra meditation that I have filmed, and so you'll be able to bring your mantras into it. I'm going to share my mantras with you, and you can basically copy them, or you can just Google kind of everyday mantras, and you can check if there's ones out there that kind of speak to you better, or ones that are in line with the kind of life that you are trying to manifest. These are ones that personally work really well for me. So I'll also write these in the description box below so that you can, if it's too fast or I'm speaking too fast, you can also take them from the description box. So my first mantra is I am enough. Okay, so you can write I am enough. I love my life as it is, which is a super important one for me, because it just... if there was one that I was to choose, I think this one has to be one of the most important, that I love my life as it is. It eliminates greed, it eliminates lacking, it eliminates an emptiness, and it fills you up with gratitude, and it makes you feel complete as you are. And if you are complete as you are happy, you are content, and it gives you that space to open up to more of that abundance and more of that content feeling. When you love your life as it is, when you feel good in the moment, instead of comparing yourself to where you think you should be constantly, you get psyched for where you are. And when you are happy for what is, then you are naturally attracting and bringing more of what you feel already into your life. Next one is I let go of fear. I have faith in the universe, a super important one as well, because you have faith in the timing of the universe. You let go of control, which is a really, really hard thing to do. When you have faith in the universe, you trust that everything will happen as it's meant to. Timing is everything. For example, if something bad happens, or what you perceive to be bad, it just, that trust and that faith, it gives you the energy to kind of sit back, let go a little bit of that narrative that is triggered by fear and resistance, and it just allows you to say, okay, this is okay. It's not what I planned, it's not what I had foreseen, and the way things were going to pan out, but I trust that the universe is sending me this obstacle because I'm not ready for the result yet, or have more to learn before the result. For example, if any of you women out there are on your fertility journey and you want it so badly, and every month you get your period, and every month you are disappointed, or it just gives you that comfort in knowing that the universe is sending you your baby that is meant to be for you. And yeah, so I hope that's one example that us women can relate to. Next mantra, I am open to receiving. I am living fully in abundance. I believe I am worthy of miracles. I am connected to the light of the universe. I find this one can be, it kind of sounds a little bit out there, but for me it helps just to know that we're all wanting to manifest a better life for ourselves. We're all wanting to, in the short time that we have here, to get the most out of the time we're given. And when you see what is possible in other people's lives, obviously we want to open ourselves up to all of that magic and all of the amazing opportunities that we all have open to us, and we all want to get the most out of our life here. So I feel it's really nice to know that we're all on this journey. We're all struggling with kind of falling into that trap of believing the darkness or the bad instead of turning to the light, or choosing the light and choosing to see good. We're all on that journey, so that comforts me every day when I'm trying to manifest. My power is limitless. I am creating the life of my dreams. So there are loads of different variations. These are my mantras. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of wealth. These kind of things. I am worthy of love. things that you struggle with personally. For me, definitely like wealth would be something that I've struggled with, always thinking it's for them rather than for me, which is just not true. And it simply creates this self-fulfilling prophecy for yourself. When you don't think that you're worthy of something, then you will naturally attract that energy, and you will avoid opportunities, or you won't even show up for opportunities to avail of things that you want in your life. So I hope that you've written down these mantras. We are going to move on to the meditation part of today's practice. So that is going to be a separate video. It will be queued to come up next, and you can select it. And it is just a simple practice for you to go to with your mantras. I'm going to be using my mantras in the meditation, but it's one that you can practice with me a few times. And when you get used to the mantra meditation, you can do it on your own. You can do it without my video completely. So I hope this video was of help to you. I hope that you have found inspiration, and I hope that you'll just simply open up to trying. If you don't try, you'll never know. And 5 days is literally nothing, 10-15 minutes per day to try something new and to open up to maybe the possibility that manifestation could be for you, and that it might transform your life completely. Personally, manifestation, whether it gives me results or not, it feels so much better to be positive and to look for the good rather than the bad. It just, if anything, makes my day-to-day life better, and I'm open to anything that improves the quality of my life and my relationships with people, because I'm more positive, forgiving, compassionate, and trying to look for the good in situations. Anything that helps me with anxiety, manifestation definitely helps me worry less and let go more of controlling the future, or letting those fear-based thoughts dictate how I see my future, instead of just loving where I am and trusting the universe that if I do see myself as worthy, if I do manifest myself to be open to miracles and abundance and all things good, that my everyday life is just so much better. So I hope that this introduction to manifestation has kickstarted you into simply trying. That's all I ask you do for the next 5 days. If it's not for you, you don't have to ever come back to these videos. So it's a win-win really, because I hope that the next 5 days it will improve just the quality of your days. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the meditation, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of our manifesting challenge.